Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoes.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Wet hop beer time. It's wet hop beer season, it seems. We are end of October. Today's actually, I don't know when this video is going to get uploaded, but today's October 27th. And speaking of wet hop beers, I still have not found Born Yesterday from Lagunitas, so that kind of bums me out. I'm still looking. I've got shut out at 5 different places now. So I don't know if it's just not in San Diego yet or what the deal is, but it's been out for almost 2 weeks, I think, at this point, and I haven't seen it. So that makes me sad, but you know what? Whatever. From Magnify, courtesy of my man Dave. Thank you, sir. This is called Dew. Wet hop IPA. I actually looked this one up. I mean, this is going to be a one-off beer, right? I kind of wanted to know what wet hops they use, so they actually hopped the crap out of this beer. Simcoe and Cascade wet hops in the Whirlpool, and then they dry hopped it with Citra wet hops, and then they use Simcoe and Centennial hop pellets. So wet hops or fresh hops, those are just like the hop flowers that are picked right off of a vine and brewed. They're not like pellets or dried or anything like that, which is why they're called wet hops, or people call them fresh hops. So 7% alcohol by volume. It is a standard IPA from Magnify in Fairfield, New Jersey. So let's get into this one. It's Friday. Let's review some beers. I'm getting caught up still. We're using our Magnify proper glassware because, as you guys know, that beer smells good. Beer always tastes better in proper glassware. It's the truth. If you think I'm lying, try it. I've said it for years. People are actually starting to listen. Got a little box stand, put that there. There you go. This beer looks absolutely freaking beautiful. It is hazy. It is that awesome kind of orange juice color. There was about a finger of bright white head when we poured that. It's dissipating rather quickly. 7% when we swirl it. There's some alcohol legs, but it looks absolutely killer in that proper glassware. So lots of hops. Magnify hops the crap out of their beers, and I love it. Everything I've had from them is really, really good, and I noticed they do a lot of double dry hop beers. We reviewed a quadruple dry hop beer. They use so much hops. I love it. So if you're a hop head, as they say, that old school term, you need to get your hands on some Magnify. So let's go and smell this beer. Wow, there's some like crazy sweet tropical fruits in there. It almost smells like berries, like raspberries. I know that sounds crazy in an IPA, but wow, that's awesome. There's a good amount. There's almost like this green, like spearmint thing too. This beer smells crazy. Completely different than everything I've smelled like recently, it seems. Yeah, think of like, I'm trying to think of like the best way to describe this without being like ridiculous. Like if there was some kind of like berry chewing gum, like minty berry, like it smells like minty, it's mint, and it's weird. That spearmint thing, it smells so pungent too. Yeah, there's this crazy like green, and it might not be mint, but it's just like that green kind of herbaceous thing. But yeah, this like raspberry thing is really crazy. It smells really good, but I've never gotten that from a hoppy beer. I feel weird even saying that. There's also a good amount of like sweet tangerine juice, almost like Sunny Delight kind of sweet orange. It's so green though, fuck. It's like super herbal. And there's a little bit of like that kind of grassy, crackery sort of breadiness, but I'm telling you, that berry note that's in there, I don't know what that's from, but holy crap, that smells good. So let's taste it. Dave, cheers. Thank you, sir. That's like, it's, again, a lot of these beers we've been drinking lately, that's super soft. The nose, I think, is more explosive than the taste, but this just, it tastes so good. This is one of the more mellow Magnify Brewing beers I've had. A lot of them are so hopped that they're super in your face. This is really mellow, really easy drinking. This is one of those beers, like if you sat at a tap room somewhere or at a bar and ordered these, you could just drink the crap out of these. The taste falls in the nose. You have it's not like that raspberry thing like I was smelling, but it's tropical fruity. Think like it's like passion fruity kind of papaya, like guava. Again, think of like naked juices. It's like that in front of your tongue. As it goes across your palate, there's a little bit of like that green kind of bitterness, but it's really, really sweet citrus fruits. It's not bitter citrus, it's sweet citrus. And then it finishes just It finishes, it's not, I don't want to say it's juicy, but it's really tropical, with just more of like that kind of passion fruit, papaya, even a little bit of like mango in there. But it's not, again, this beer is not bitter at all. I don't know what the IBUs of this are. It doesn't have like that bitter bite, that pithy bite that a lot of the Magnify beers that we've had. This is like just straight soft kind of juice. This is really, really good. Again, I think the nose was much more explosive than the taste of it, but I just like how tropical fruity it is. It's really fruity, and it's not like that standard, a lot of what we've been getting lately. Like, so many beers I've had lately, I feel like are hopped with like Galaxy, so it's a lot of pineapple. This isn't that. This is like those cool kind of, like I said, guava, passion fruit. I'm telling you, the nose is this cool berry thing. Almost like what I get from Mosaic, but there's no Mosaic hops in it. But yeah, that minty kind of spearmint thing on the nose is cool. I kind of wish that was there on the taste, but it's not. The mouthfeel of this, it's kind of like that medium minus mouthfeel. Super easy drinker. Really, really good. As it's warmed up in my hand a little bit, just out here in the garage, there is a little bit of like that green kind of herbal thing that's coming out. Kind of on the finish of it. Nothing crazy. There's a little bit of that kind of white bready thing that kind of plays with that tropical fruitiness. It balances it out. This is really, really good. Nothing like you're going to lose your mind over, but this, again, it's another solid A beer. This is like 94. Awesome, awesome stuff from Magnify. I love their beers. They're doing great, great stuff. I was talking, he left a comment, Matt from Massive Beer Reviews, if you guys watch his channel. He said he just kind of feels like all their beers fall short, but I don't know why he thinks that. Maybe it's just a preference thing. I think their beers are really, really good. But yeah, killer stuff. Thank you, Dave. I'm going to finish this. I don't want to drink the whole thing on camera. It looked like a freaking lush. But yeah, I'm going to go 94 on this one. So that's due Wet Hop IPA from Magnify in New Jersey. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, as always. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all